Babu Zuma, Rona khale re go tlhompha fela by being the president.
Yes.
But now,
And they're not ready to
call
say
your
anything.
people into order,
Yes.
please, man. I don't know if Kwena, it's a so,
Or
Kibone, they've just decided. If that's the case, calm them down. Siyakucela baba, lungisa abantu bakho. Hala, we on.
Yeah.
T-Reg,
Mr. P.
the squad. Lyceum. Akiluti.
What did you make?
Guys, look, this is our first.
I
I can see that.
I don't know.
This is our first official episode. So, I mean, the mood has to be there. You know what I mean? I mean, we've been doing this for a long time, but this is it. This is about time. Now we're doing things professionally. And we're doing beautiful things, but there's no beauty if there's no professionalism. So I think, clap for yourselves, guys.
The honor.
We've got a great team here, T-Reg.
Yes, Mr. P.
I think first things first. First episode, first things first. Introduction.
Yeah,
We have to introduce ourselves. We have to let the people know who we really are. And because, first episode, people don't really know you. Even if you can upload this on YouTube, they'll be like, and then what's going on? I got that guy, I got Miss. And then let that guy got Gaps. You know what I mean? So definitely you have to let us, let the people know that Kibomang, Ritwakokai, and what is and what not. So, Kalibitso ke Sanikie, Maake, Kingwanako Boyi, originally from Epitori, but yeah, well, we are crazy for the right, if that's the case. So yeah, I was born in Pretoria, not necessarily in Pretoria, just on the border of Gauteng and Northwest. So, but ki region one, Rema Pitori, Korangua, So yeah, Kantlela, Osanya Korobota boss. So yeah, so it is what it is.
Okay, now, Kalibitso ke Reginald Mothupi. So I lenna ke mopedi. I can nka bua like lenna ke mopedi because of ko bontata ke mapedi, and then so but ke tlhagakile ko Frasgewagt. I know some of you don't know me, so but anyway, that's my hood. So I'm proud of that hood. So ke tlhagakile ke ngwana ke goletse ko ga Mothupi ko ga Maake. So this is what it is. And then so mara ke mopedi le nna ke tswa ka ntlhele ra bolela
no
Mr. P, I am it's in my blood, so no papa
you can't say mopedi mara yanong botsa bopedi ba rona go Pitori. Now we are the special pedis.
No Mr. P,
no, we are the special pedis unless when on go botokwa.
No, okay, nna ke tswa go Limpopo.
Yes, say so that.
I'm from Limpopo. So, yeah. But I can't go to Frasgewagt. That is why I don't know much about Limpopo, but I've been there also. Now I can take it like a whole, and then so they know me. No, origins now, your origins, where you come from. So okay, ne get a
ke Limpopo ne
ke tswa Limpopo ke tswa Northwest.
Rona re tswe Limpopo re mapedi ara just next Northwest Gauteng, right here on the border. Gona le tselengwe ba re ke Mangope Drive e yang straight to Hammanskraal, from Die Welt.
Yes.
E shoot straight. So kamo ke Gauteng, kamo ke Northwest. So we are right on the edge. We just right there on the edge of Northwest. So we are mixed le batho ba on the other side. So yeah, rona mare Limpopo are easy the way we know.
Marco Limpopo je ko mapedi straight ko ya no.
Yeah, no, we're not original. Rona we are diluted. We are diluted when originally.
Yes, I am.
Yeah. So yeah, so it is what it is. We are FYT. Actually, we started as FYT. Hey, man, where do we start with this whole thing? Because now I would try to speak about FYT, but there's a lot of things that happened before that, something necessary to start the whole organization. So let me just try to be, succinct and summarize.
Yes.
I don't know if the summary will be correct because we've done a lot of things. So I remember we started, taking chances, making beats, learning how to, just taking chances back then during high school days.
Precise records.
Mothupi pela chelete ya carry, so that you are able to, buy a component in your computer, and then we didn't even know how to set up computers and stuff. You just take chances, ask questions and then connect. And that's how we started up until we set up something like a small studio, and then what we would do, we would take chances and make beats out of that. Fruity Loops version 3.
Yes.
So we come a long way, and then we started. It was tough, but it was nice, and then we learned. So and I remember once I realized, that we could make beats. Actually, it's like I could make beats at the time. Then I decided I wanted to start a record label.
Yeah.
And then very early, I think I was the same age as these guys, or even younger. The short guy, he reminds me more of myself when I was growing, because I'm a short person. I've always been short, and but passionate about life. And then I didn't drink, I didn't smoke. I was just focusing. So and I started. I wanted to start a record label. So first things first, when you think about starting a record label, it's the name. What do you do and stuff?
Yes.
So I remember, this thing called peer pressure thing. I've always never really understood why people, when they go left, more lifing, and blame on the so-called peer pressure. Yes, you've got peers. You see the guys, they are below 20 kafel. So they are all peers. So meaning, I get in a way. So one of them or two of them can pressurize all of them, whether can towards right or wrong.
Yeah, it depends.
So peer pressure is not really a bad thing. You can pressurize your friends, but about pressurize again totally positive. Still, you apply pressure. If bare no gens are blowing go to shop on Zamagula, then the other one are next gens. Let's go to FYT and learn some skills. You pressurize them rather than guys, let's go and do homeworks. You have to choose. You've got two things in front of you, then you have to choose one. So for me, I sort of like pressurized most of my peers to do what I thought was visionary to me. You know what I mean? Hence I mentioned that I didn't drink, I didn't smoke and all that. So I don't know. I accumulated the name Precise. They call me Precise because back then we used to rap, and we would sort of like rap about things that we learned from school, and also sometimes we didn't want to sound the same, T-Reg. Like everyone, like sometimes these synonyms, synonyms is like Linala English, like let's say exact. You would find a synonym for that, and then and it will be precise. It's the same thing, but it's a synonym for that. So I remember every time, whether narrated the homeworks or whether we were writing lyrics or whether we wanted to go and perform, whoever on a show, I would want things to go, these are my sins, like order, get organized. So they accumulated everything to say, when every time I was at Lubata, didn't exact,
the way,
the other rapper, one of our peers said, no, you're always precise. So I think they called me Precise from there. Then when I wanted to start a record label, I said, you know what, that's the name they gave me. And I started Precise Records.
And
I started Precise Records. I remember after my trick, and then I used that to sort of like make some money, and then so that one can survive. But along the way I realized that you've got a lot of talent, especially around the area that was Komanzeville. You've got a lot of talent where it's your peers and a little bit older guys, but the skill is there, but they don't have money. And then I remember I used to charge. Then I realized, you know what, it's not gonna work. Otherwise, I'm a Gekoba talent in a way. So I decided, let me rather turn it around, set up a non-profit organization, and boom, started FYT, Faith Your Talent Organization. And the name Faith Your Talent Organization, it's I just wanted to encourage the youth to sort of like have faith in their talents, you know. Not everyone is academic, but academic will sort of like take your level of understanding at the particular step. But I wanted to also open opportunities for people who are not academic, who wants to, you know, pursue their careers, multi-talenting. And I started Faith Your Talent. And then, and shout out to Debbie Peterson, Miponi Nkosi, I remember Tepo Saudi. So those are the guys who, you know, sort of like were part of the and Atisha Mukai as well. Who's well, I will talk more about that. So those are the people that really, you know, were at the foundation phase of the whole thing. So right now we sort of like TDF. So maybe I will just give you a chance to sort of like maybe connect how you came in the middle, and then the gap, and then this, and then TDF, and take it away.
Now, Mr. Pugh, like most of the time, like your history, like where you started.
And I'm passionate about talking about my history.
And it blessed me, like more and more. That is why I guess I stop in na gore ke fitlhe mo ke batla go fitlha mo teng. So go kopana le wena Mr. Pugh, obviously it always been a band kona, like this thing music. Okay, I was just this boy also on Kofras Khabarte o batlang go rapa. I wanna do ke ntho ne ke batla go rapa. Ola go re ntho ngwe ke batla go yetsa ke gore I wanna rap, I wanna be like in TV like everyone else. But it was not like batla go because of someone o motiving already, because it was something that's like a band. That is why ke ka mo go utlang go tlhalosa ka teng go tswa ko wena, like it was a band. That is why o ile khona go ba le botlhale bo le matla a gore o khona go peer pressure, batho bana o dula le bone like in a good way. So now, like Mr. P, I remember gore ke kopane le yone taba ya this thing ya music, like I met this guy ba re ke Buddha Leyland of Frasgavaga, and I'm like wena are yo, there is this guy are ke precise, so ko mansen because of ke mutse ke rena, like I want someone o le gore o itse ntho a etsang wa tlhaloganya, because of go ke tswang go teng gona le ke nna go this guy ba mitsa DJ sketch, so ke ne le motho le o tlhaloganya taba tsa gago. So yes, ke ne ke dula ko wese, yes, I'm a disabled person, but I can walk, especially for like future yaga, for what I want, like I may not get it, but at least nka ntse ke a swa ile gore ke na diretse mo na leng ya go bontsha re ke ne ke na mela thaba ile. So go kopana ga ka le Mr. P, I went there. Yes, I knew gore obviously go thola the studio ko kasi, you gotta have something in your pocket. So I went there and then ke go check out how they do record, and then like beat ke bokae, track ke bokae. So ya ba gore Mr. P, Mr. P, it was long time ago. I don't remember gore o mention go tsa di chelete because of what I don't go gore o zamile go let me not saying gore o zamile go discipline. O ile wa discipline like ka nako ya ntlafela re kopana le wena, like o tlile gore like ono batla go tla gore how can we rap the content and everything. So we did that, but I was still coming because of I remember. Yes, I was still so hungry
and disabled at the time.
Yes,
I was
still
like,
disabled.
This guy, what's wrong now?
So still disabled, and then that time I don't want to lie, gore ha ke tse conversation really balone ke conversation ya, but by that time on see one na le some few people and ke the artists tsa gago.
I think so, Saudi was there, and Manosi was there.
And then ga ba bua ka di chelete gore no re khurisa bokana biti ke bokana o ile ka mokgwele gore by that time ka ntse o bone this thing ya gore go na le batho bana le talent but they can't afford gore ba patale for.
It was during the time FYT, I remember. Yes,
so I came there, and yes, I didn't come back after encourage gore I have to know what to sing about, like your and stuff. So I came back. I know I can't count on how many times I came back to your place because I believed in you, Mr. P, and I believed, you know what, like I want to do this, and then I know the right person. Okan channel to
And here you are still.
I'm still here,
Yeah.
and I came. Mo le goreng go na go kitleng ka yone ono ne ka re ono post ganyane ono post ganyane mo siteng ya creativity tsa di FYT, but
man, you know, getting funds, getting resources, you know, to sort of like push and assist the community, it's a challenge, especially in this sector, arts and culture, because we feel like we are not fully supported by our government. But it's all good as long as the passion is there, still burning. Look, we are here now, first episode.
And kore motho aka bua like aka bua tsatsi la phirima.
No, definitely. Hence I said, let's try to just cut it short. We can talk. I know, my man.
Yeah. So senka bua se ke sarata ka FYT nkare FYT ke le gaela motho mo lo mongwe, like it's a place whereby, and the way I see it, like if ever ukile wa labeliwa as a failure and learn wa believer into that case, if I can put it that way, it's a case. This is the place you can reverse the case and generate. So keep like a lenyalo whereby people, sometimes you have to forget who believes in you and who not. So, but now, like, I appreciate to be here, and then we going far, guys. I mean, FYT forever, it will be like that.
Look, it was set up for, like, based on passion. Foundation phase, I think, passion and realizing the need to assist. You know, I always said to Majita, guys, especially Luna, the young ones, look, every time, from wherever you are, from your communities and stuff, look, complain. Okay, fine, it's good to complain about anything, whether it's a drainage system, whether it's whatever challenge that you can come across. Yes, the problem, but identify the problem when provide a solution. Understand? So I think that's the strategy for success. Business, even now, whoever that you can think of, especially now that you like, social media talent and the apps and stuff. Those things were built on having identified a problem, and then someone provided a solution to that. That solution, those businesses, they thrive as much as they are thriving now. Because before you didn't have airtime every day to SMS your girlfriend. You didn't have airtime to do that, you know. But, Zuckerberg, realized, no man, I think there's a gap here and it's a problem. Not everybody has that. Let me create an app, something that's going to cause you a cent to send a message. And then send the how many billions of people are here on earth. So you times those cents by billions, get another number, billion of dollars now. So it was a problem that was identified and then was provided. So the same with you guys. Whatever you do, identify a problem and provide a solution. So for me, I identified a problem, FYT back then, and I provided a solution by setting this up. To say, I think let's register as a non-profit organization, and so that we can shogoloza the government to give us the funds so that we are able to assist that person on a keyboard. That person doesn't have money, but the talent is there. You know what I mean? So all the time, think like that. Not only that, do you know the guy called Maake? I forgot his name. Maake. Have you heard of the name? Maake is the guy that created Please Call Me.
I remember.
Do you know the story there?
Yeah.
Because you guys don't read. All I know go lerata go fella go the Wi-Fi spots lele mo mara ke ziletsa because I learn information and it's bad. Is it pornography or what? Like I said, yes, you'll never see that. But trust me, Maake created the Please Call Me, and Vodacom still owes him today. And again, Toya Ning too. The Please Call Me similar name.
Ages ago. So some of, to be honest, I'm not trying to offend anyone, but some of your, usually the feature the Please Call Me. What was it? Please call me, Mr. P.
Yes. So what happened? This story to keep it short. What happened is the guy just had a pregnant wife, Kontlong, and then on a internship with Vodacom. I hope the story is right, but I'll ask him on Twitter. So what happened is maybe the woman wanted to contact the guy and didn't have airtime. initially struggle. So when the guy knocks off, haya kontlong, like utlwa di stories tse ngata yo ne ke try go ne ke batla go blela this and that, and then ke sna airtime, and then the guy a le go mmereko na sa itse gore the wife wanted too. So he thought, how about margonale something that can notify me while I'm at work, but not only for my wife. This problem could be for a lot of people. So he thought of something just to trigger your phone, just to send a message to your phone without any charge, so that person will be able to call you back, you know. So I pitched the thing to Vodacom. They humped on and said, yes, we like the idea, you know. And then they said a piece of a contract now to say, no, we will develop it and put it on a test phase and stuff. And boom, everybody liked it. I think they licensed it to MTN after that. They licensed it to CLC. It made billions of rands. But Maake, next. You know? So he's been fighting a court case now. Do you know what Bamukoltabakai? 10 billion. And then there's just 10%. I hope the figures are right. There's that 10%, what it accumulated overall. So how I calculate from when he started making money to today, it's more than 10 billion. Essentially, just Maake, I as a shareholder, content high. You know, so you know the corporates will always the court or you'll give up. You know, so he went to America and then seek for advice. And then when the lawyers want to be some pro bono, if they look at your case, Tiraj, if Babano is a winnable case, they'll help you for free. Then so I think he's still on that, and good luck, all the best to him. Vodacom, you can't do people like that.
Yes, what a quiet story.
So just to cut it short, so here we are, FYT. At least we've got quite a lot of followers now. We've got a lot of beneficiaries. We are funded by the National Authorities Commission. We are funded by Gauteng Arts and Culture. You know, Raifanda Lerona from our own money and stuff. And so just to explain it quickly, Tiraj, the relationship between TDF and FYT. Well, there's not as a difference. Just to keep it short, FYT it was set up based on talents and arts and culture programs, right? So what happened is, we realize that there's another gap that we're not closing, because sometimes we are focusing more on talents, and you find out families telling they need social welfare programs or intervention of some sort, and then you find out that our objectives they are not aligned with the problem that we identify as we do projects. So we decided, you know what, we're gonna have to change the objectives to FYT, and then really mix the accommodate social welfare programs. So what happened is we had to also change the name. We can't say we will be doing like something like
sustainable livelihood.
Let me say sustainable livelihood or feeding scheme program. Mare lina la rona le bua about talents and stuff. We felt like so what we did, we changed the name, our organization, and changed the objectives. By changing the name, we would still remain got the same identity in terms of the registration, number of years in operation, and all that. So we changed the name to the Dawn Foundation. So the Dawn Foundation, it's FYT, but it changed the lead objective. So we sort of like accommodate arts and culture programs and social welfare programs under one umbrella. So it becomes one, but it's bigger now. So how Tlamo FYT is either you're here for social intervention or you're here for your talent, and which is arts related and stuff. We can still assist you at that level. So Faith Your Talent, the name, it is now an NPC, which is a non-profit company. So it focuses more on the arts, like it's been doing non-profit status. So now we are in NPC status. We deal only got the arts. It should be as simple as that. But if you're not sure, hit us up. Maybe whether via Instagram, Facebook, or YouTube. I don't want to make it complicated and say phone the numbers or what. No. wherever you can see horror exist in any social media, you can drop a question there, or a comment or whatever. Then we'll be able to elaborate more. And part of what we do there under TDF, TREG, it's social welfare programs. It's sustainable livelihoods. Like sustainable livelihoods, we do what?
Sustainable livelihood. As you mentioned, Mr. P, like we like single center to the community. So to the community, like get a door to door, and then check how like the challenges different you have to work to work with the community, simply work labor like through the challenges like there will be some projects still the inside maybe like ashota budi tlhare sio budi eng, and then so replant the tree go ntluntsa batho ba bankare di tlhare le tsone like ke tselo re di botlhoka thata mo maphelong a rona and stuff. So some things like as long we talk social, some others kana kontse tsama they will get more information, and then you can search more about social programs or but still since we have our podcast, obviously re tlo phela re ntse re fana ka information e le gore like batho ba e tlhoka ya tlhokagala ka nako tsotlhe.
No, most def.
So I don't want to give more of information whereby kana kwe one batho ba tsena ba ba a little bit confused and stuff because of so but you will get us and understand what is TDF, what is FYT.
We might just rock up in your house one day because we serve the West Rand. We are so passionate about the West Rand. We operate from Randfontein. We have a center there, got 27 Leyland Street, Aureus. If you know Aureus, it's an industrial section in Randfontein. So that's where we are situated. So Reserva Mhlakeng, Reserva Di Plasi, Bo Hillside, Coxworth, Tukis, Porgi Khagala. But yes, most definitely. Nekiwa more about the surrounding areas. So we serve Manzeville under Krugersdorp. We have an office that side.
Zenzele
is in Mhlakeng. Because we realize also normally we target areas where we feel like guys Mhlakeng guys, do you understand your geographics, your geography in a way, or lepelafela, or what's going on? Because you must understand Gauteng e mo kae akere, and then or like your house number go jarteng go dulang go teng, you must understand hore ke number mang, which street, which extension, go kasing efeng, go tropong efeng, and then go regioning efeng, and then go provincing efeng. You see, kino 7. So in this case you must understand hore udula go extension 11, eko Mhlakeng, eko Randfontein, eko West Rand, eko Gauteng. You see, so you must understand that geography the way it's among so Gauteng agere mo Gauteng in a corridor 5 ke West Rand ibile ngenze ke ba la go fela because ke a bofelo anyway, they always consider it morago. Ke Tshwane ne, ke Johannesburg, ke Ekurhuleni, which is the East Rand, and then ke Vaal, which is Sidibeng ne, and then ke West Rand, which is us. Really 5 it's a Gauteng. Monore mo West Rand, issue or na ke West Rand. Mo West Rand, khona le Krugersdorp, right? Khona le Randfontein, khona le Carletonville, khona le Forgeville. Ager Randfontein mo tsone tsotlhe ke di bulentse ke a bofelo. Because Krugersdorp, you know, it's better. Got a lot of things.
To be honest,
it's better with a lot of things. Whether it's the municipality, service delivery, or whether it's the events. But the events is mostly from Krugersdorp. Whether it's that. So Mhlakeng, Randfontein has always been considered as Kodi Plasing. I don't know why. There was a song a long time ago.
I think I know.
What's the song? And I was still growing up. I don't know if you know the song.
The company. Randfontein, good company. So I don't know really it is what it is, or like I don't want to say or something. Maybe so I get a FYT, like if this thing is a case, we had to reverse the case.
I don't know why that song, and it was a long time ago. I don't know who came in, found people ballet like I get it. This thing or I came, I saw, and I conquered. I get it. Yeah. So Randfontein has always been considered Godi Plasing, and then nothing is happening, and even now 2021 I can see Kalona guys, Kelomanya every day. Not only you guys and the rest of them, take yourself serious. We've been doing these things and they succeed. Since we came here, we can see the psychology is different. For your own benefit, you know what I mean? So it's a challenge. Tiraj, right? We have to reverse that curse.
And coming on that, Mr. Pure, I remember this year go Bakuni.
This year?
I mean this other year.
Oh yes.
Yes. So kibereka go like Krukas dop kagiso like go organization ba bitsang Bakuni home base care.
Yeah.
So gona le batho ba le ba tswa straight from Motlhakeng ba ya go bereka. I'm not saying gore ke nyatsa go le go ka Randfontein. O ka se tswe mo location o ba bereka go location. La like e nngwe ga la toropo e nngwe wa bona. So e be ba gore like the opportunity to this side they are so small, like people like they still enjoy this thing go follow, they don't wanna or something like but it's different. So and then it's one like leave for Nagana stipend from IDT and now I check a stipend setting. Kasi fitly go 2,000 and the batova travel each and every day. Horomoto Berekala from Tlhakeng to Kagiso. Nagana Opala on Namana takes day 2.
Imagine.
So I think it's time Randfontein to like pick up any socks because of we here and then youth is so challenging.
Yeah.
Like we fighting a right way or a better way. It's not so easy, even though this side but they are hungry for opportunities, but sometimes by like they wanna reach the sky but they are afraid for the height. Why you wanna reach the sky afraid to go
and go also during recruitment we meet a lot of them.
Yeah,
creative guys, but there's no passion. Passion you can only tell. You can measure passion with time. Yeah. I can't see your passion in 6 months or not even a year.
True that.
Consistency will say this person is passionate, really passionate about what they do, because you will see the person, the way are investing everything on what they believe in. And hardware investment, we're not talking money only. Yeah. We talk about time, your resources, your expertise, and all of those things.
Yeah.
What you invest, lead the way. Nothing comes easy. You talk all the time. Whether there's arguments, there's what and then you can grow out of those things. It's in fella mutua in wangala. Then ungalamang your own future. So no one's gonna drag you. So currently, right now, no one does what we does around here.
Yeah.
So you should be privileged, and then Lorna, we should be privileged to actually, find an opportunity like this to be able to sort of like render our services to you. But it's for you to decide at the end of the day. Rona, we can only lay down the foundation, but it's for the community of Randfontein and the rest of the Rand West.
Yeah.
And exactly that, because at the end of the day, it's a matter of people, if they don't get opportunities, they start thinking, government this, government that, and then at the end of the day, they must make sure they go where the opportunities are.
Yes.
And I think for us as FYT, TDF, it's sort of like a blessing for us to have a center out of, the like a specific community or township. We are here, not far away, but just outside. So it's a good thing that whoever comes here, it's the people that really wants our services, really wants to be developed, rather than something's just next to you. By going there, you didn't sweat, you didn't do anything, and then it wouldn't automatically make you think, Hore, you are serious about that, because
yes.
But if you walk the path every day, I commend you, my brother, T-Reg.
Yeah, Mr. P.
Guys, you should commend this guy. This guy is a straight. This guy, he's disabled. But he's been, ever since I met this guy, is it 8 years ago or what? Ansale net so, but bona ene haipona lesio. So I remember I remember he said something like, maybe but baba normal ke bone di gole. And it could be true, because most of disabled people, they want to get involved in a lot of things. You go a disabled person, you tell them what you do, they'll give you their number, say, please call me, and then whatever you guys are doing. But when you speak to normal people, to able people, and then the black community is in trouble for those reasons. So hence I said I commend this brother. Negitra explainer, people walking all the way, coming here most entire on.
Yes.
Those are the people who are battling the services Saron. And we definitely gonna entertain them. We definitely gonna give them our undivided attention. For that reason, Yahore, they really want to be assisted.
Yes.
T-Reg Ohoka every day from Extension 11 coming here to open the office for you guys. He logs the office in the afternoon. He's here 8 hours a day, Monday to Friday, even on Saturdays. The past weekend we were here Saturday and Sunday, just putting everything together. He's always on the lead.
Making sure it's not like I'm kitlo break a guy or something. Making sure the way and then now this is what I wanna be like. Yes, ke gotse ke batla go ba morepa batho gatle ka tla mo pointing ya gore ha ke thoma ke realize dilo ka tsela tse di different. But you know what, I wanna be one of the greatest. This is why I'm here. This is why ntshong le ngwe nna a ke yetsa, and then ke sa yeletse favor gore no, I'm doing someone's favor. Ke waste nako ya gamang. I'm wasting my own time wa tlhaloganya mo le reng ka be ke le at least elsewhere ka ntho le reng ka be ke yetsa ke sa letse motho mo favor ke keletsa favor nna wa tlhaloganya. So coming here, I don't want to say, and I appreciate Mr. P mafoka fetsang go bua, but I don't want to brag about it, guys, gore no Mr. P mpona ka motho ene batho ba mpona ka motho. I wish ro rotle gore ka bona dilo ka tsela e better wa tlhaloganya. I don't want to say ka tsela e perfect ka gore no one is perfect. I know gore a gona batho ba perfect, but now I'm fighting to look perfect. Wa tlhaloganya ke lola ntwa gore ke fetsa ke bonala ke le perfect, and I wish gore batho ba le ba mo seemong saka le bone, I wish gore ba be le the same nkare ke the same feeling ke na lone ya gore e sa ba ka re maybe rona re di charity case, okay, maybe go government e bona ra re ba feng grant ra ba direle, we can do difference lona re ka tsa lo tseng tse different mo phelong. So like ba re tsela into consideration, like we human le rona tsuke batla le ngwana o ka sana ngwana o gola ngo monyane ere maybe a khona go identify someone le mo TV a le segole, but advertiser maybe Coca-Cola or any kore a setse a berekela maybe any sector. So I'll be so appreciating to so, but what I can say gore batho ba le semong sa ka le bone, I wish gore ba be the same the way I am, like the way I see things. So yeah, guys, lead tlhokomeleng, and then lead tlhokomele di decisions tsa lona tse le di tsayang. Not only you guys, to the youth out there, just be careful, man. Look, I started this thing youth in Natiraj, and youth. I'm out of the youth bracket now, but I'm still passionate about the youth. With all the accumulated experience, definitely I can feed back and I can advise properly. Everything that we do, whether on a technical side, on a creative side, I have done each and every little thing. Whether it's writing a script
for a play or writing a script for a short film or shooting with a camera or directing or doing. I've done that, you know. Right now I have people, you know, working under me, and I know what I want. I know the final product all the time, all departments.
Yes.
Whether Gigo admin, whether it's on graphic designing, whether it's on camera setup, where I know everything because I've walked the path.
Whether you
So Luna,
you know,
whether it's the studio, I've
there.
produced a lot of artists. But Danger,
You got your own songs.
I've done it all.
You know.
Yeah, it's not a joke. I've done it all. I've got quite a lot of content.
True that.
Just yesterday, Koncho Nelshebileng. Come, close to the mic. Just yesterday, just pen it, yeah. No, the hand, yeah, so that you can speak standing. Please help him first.
Yebo.
The technical guy, you know. Waro. Yeah, I just wanted to say, what were you watching yesterday? Sorry. Let me put your levels up. Yes.
Yeah. A movie, Amahumsha.
Oh,
That's
yeah?
Mr. P you did.
Yeah. And then movie
2009.
2009,
Yeah.
you know. So it's testimony to say, buang now. It's real time, it's realistic. And we are not bragging about these things, you know. And I think I was your age maybe, or just a little older, but when you have an opportunity of a lifetime, because Rona, we are willing to give you guys the support, you and your peers, you know. So it's for you to lose the whole thing. It could be yourself or any of them. So, but I commend you guys for always being here, you know, wanting to know more, wanting to involve yourself, because we don't want to create that culture, the freebies. Yeah. Like government, you're saying, you know, for everything go on like grant, you know. You'll never have a sense of doing things and getting paid out of what you've done. So foreign nationals are going to come in, they're going to start doing things and make money out of it in business-wise, because when they about qualify for grant, you know, and then grant is this little, but business opportunities are this, you know, that money having started something, yeah, go the foreign nationals. Whether the butler, whether the saloon, whether building of a house or what, no, they've taken everything. The shop, the film of Pakistani. I want next now. There's nothing. Why? You know, let's say Warozana school, after school, or like after matric, if you don't qualify for varsity,
if you don't get any job.
Or your West Call is corrupt, like tertiary, TVETs. The corrupt, lo jutana, na peshi ni ahona next. Then what are you gonna do if you think now you're clever now, you know, when now you know hey Ronara sharp. So it's for you guys to decide properly. So thanks, Concho. Chigo, step closer. Sorry, Concho, maybe introduce yourself first, and so that you were on the biggest podcast in the West Rand.
Okay, my name is Pumelela Konjo. I'm an artist, just a FYT. A&R again as FYT. Yeah, that's all I can say.
That's dope. Can I go guy?
Kopama High School, again. West Rand.
Awesome. What grade?
Grade 10.
Awesome.
Yes.
Go.
That's a go. Yeah, my name is Chigo Ubisi. I school at Pahama. I'm an artist here at FOET and an A&R2 like Konjo. Yeah.
What grade?
I'm in grade 10.
Awesome. Are you passing?
Yes.
It's easy being at grade 10, but what passing? That's the question. And
Yeah,
my
I'm
other
passing.
question, Tiraj, would be, what subjects have you chosen? Did you choose your subject based on your friend? Or did you choose your subjects because they are aligned with your career?
Yeah.
Or you chose your subjects because go grade 7 and get on into the passing, you know? So we'll come to that on future podcasts.
Yes.
We'll come to that. We're going to challenge you guys so that we can help you guys, you know, align with the corrupt opportunities in life. So yeah, thanks, Chigo.
Okay, Mr. P.
Who's next? Let's get Sbuda. Come close.
Buddha Licious.
Come close as Buddha. One thing I realized, guys, bushai.
Yeah.
Because to see you'll never get anything. And then like push your mic to the
That
side.
one we pickle kumaraga. What's going on there?
Yes, pen it to the side. Again, yes.
Man, are you sleeping?
Then say something there.
Oh, yona. Igama lami nguSibusiso Mankayi.
Oh yes.
AKA Lori G. I'm the artist lapha FIT. Yeah, ngifunda phama grade 10.
Awesome. Uyapasa nawe ne?
Nami ndaphasa.
Aye, siyabulela Buddha. Keeping it on. Yes, any volunteers? Who's next? Basupana.
Why let's get to the mic. Why you wanna rap? Why you gonna rap with the mic?
Igama lami nguLuyanda okwamahlangabeza uHashley K and the artist yase FYT ifunda eThuto Lehakwe.
Thuto Lehakwe.
Yes, grade 10.
Okay. We went the grade 10.
Yes.
So passile the previous term.
No angiphasanga.
What happened?
Ngifele imaths kuphela.
So does it still, Nikita, does it still work that when you fail maths and automatically fail? That's the language. So with you, is it only maths?
Yes, maths kuphela.
But why? How possible? So
Amanye ama-test bengawasubmithanga amanye ama-test.
Oh, it's your fault.
Yes.
Why? Why? Test.
Azange ngiwabhale ngaba ngacela.
Step close to the mic.
Oh. Azange ngiwabhale yabo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
You didn't write tests.
Why?
And why is that?
You didn't submit. Azanga wabala. What happened? No,
I think this is serious.
Yes.
We've tried to establish, because remember the policy that we have, like FYT, we're working with you guys as young ones.
Yes.
We saying that if you don't make it, if you don't do well in that particular in one term,
Yes.
we will never release any content that we've developed for you, and we would sort of like give you more time to study and all that, and then you will come back the next term with another report, and then so that we can see that you're able to balance the two, your career in music or acting or whatever, and school.
Yeah.
So now it gives us a challenge, a great challenge, if you cannot, if you're not able to pass and then you don't write exams and stuff. What was the reason for that? Yeah.
Oh, zange ngibhale because zazininzi into ngizibhale, so ngagcina sengikhohlile ukuthi nginamanye ama-test ekumele ngiwabhale, ngabona sengikhumbula sekusubmitha yabo.
How does that happen? And guys, we've been to school as well.
And ngizama fix something. If ever you're one of those crew earlier default like trying to groom you guys, ask you like youth for so much challenge. So maybe ngabar notice
help him there. Something is wrong with the
Oh. What I was saying,
No, not the audio. Yeah, I'm saying the hardware itself. Okay, I think maybe put a chair there so that everybody can just sit and then just tilt. Yeah, that one is fine, Nikita. Yes, you see, you are now an important person. So, Luyanda, this is serious what Tiraj is saying now, ne?
Yes.
But I think let's not, because I didn't want to talk more about your default and stuff. So, but what's more important is we were not even sure that you didn't, because he is not default at Tiraj.
That is why I'm trying.
That is why we didn't know anything about that.
Can you fix this thing? Good viewers, like about Bible hates and stuff. We're not saying you are the bad person. They think like obviously like most I think at school but are they doing well or young Lorna maybe can another to say in Toronto obviously the studio time whereby respect Lord or catch up good book and at school, you see.
Yeah, because remember Tiraj, our main target, it's not Banaba School, ne?
Yes.
it's those artists that want to take music as their career. So it could be people who finish school or people who get dropouts. They want to pursue their career and then they take their stuff serious. But lona bana ba school, we cannot like inquire. We want to support you based on what you want. You want to act, you want to, sing, you want to do whatever. We have to give you the support.
Yes.
But at the same time, you have to take yourself serious so that we can take you serious. Do well at school, take your schoolwork serious. That is why we make relationships, Nabazali, parents, and then your class teachers as well.
Yes.
But because when you were one of those, and then we are complaining, then we couldn't have time to engage with your parents like other guys, like we did. But hopefully, after today, then you'll be able to, catch up.
Because again, we hear more FYT like bana ba skolo ba lo re lo re bana le mmereko lo re o tlhoka internet. Like we here to assist also. Wa tlhaloganya. Maybe ga lo re nka be re discover le gore maybe you were struggling to have the data gore o ka research about what's lo re ga o di tlhaloganye. Wa bona nka bo le close nka be o be se re notice and then nka be le re no come this side so o tlo go research everything that you needed and then ntho le ngwa go khona go ba sharp, you see. So ke ntho so lone lo na majita like it's like that. And take another ke mention the last year gore if ever on the assignment the assignment tse lo re di tlhoka an internet and ga ona this thing data, you can come over. The Wi-Fi is here, it's free since well re ruta le di computer. So you will learn how to research a computer because if we want you to be more skilled. So it is what it is, guys. But
so as part of what Tiraj is talking about is what we call information advice and referral. Ne? No. Unga balik. What I'm saying is one of the things that is information advice and referral. Ne? We are here to give you guys the information that is required for you to succeed. We are here to advise you about anything life related. It could be soft skills, or how to choose a right career, and then also to refer you. We could be technical based on what we do and artistic, but sometimes you come and say, "Can I lead challenges Koskolong?" Then we find out that you need aftercare, like homeworks, assistance and stuff, which is something that maybe we don't do. Then we should refer you.
Yes.
It means on your behalf, we must research who's the closest to you, and then what do they need for you to attend those classes so that you can be assisted with your homeworks, or if it's maths that you're not good at, or failure, we can find you the relevant organization that helps with, after school programs, things like that. You understand? Yeah. So every time when we say, guys, come, you must take it serious to say, that's going to help you either way. Or your career or your immediate. I can't artist. Yes. That's what you think. It's not that. The vision might change in 2 years' time. But we are entertaining you now because you have to be here, do what needs to be done. Imagine now no until the 26th on a day to day. Gone, done. You know what I mean? So Luyanda, take yourself serious, my man. Yes. From now on, I think we will engage more and then to know more about your homeworks and stuff. And Concho, now I think it didn't pass, ne?
Yeah.
Yeah, you have to fix that, guys. You have to fix that. Okay, thanks. Who's next?
Next one.
Lucky
man.
It's a superstar, this one.
Yeah.
And then he plays football.
Yeah. Swear I know Jalabo striker or
I'm
keeper.
Okay, introduce yourself.
Oh, my name is Lucky. His name is Zuma. Yeah, I school at Paham. I'm grade 9.
Grade 9, eh? How old are you? How old are you?
I'm 15. 15.
Okay, 15, eh? Okay, no, it's fine. Are you passing?
Yeah, I'm passing.
Yeah, schema di grade 10s. Ne? O batlo ga le ba bhaezo ba tshware, you know? It's got about buyers over all and the time was so someone to copy your life or Halina copy. No. It's not gonna work for you. Even worse now, Kinagoya Corona no.
Yeah.
the people are getting dumber and dumber. Not only two mates, yeah, the college like 26. Guys, you lost enough time last year. You are losing more. What type of a generation are you going to become? Because you're not learning anything. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah. If December bakaro passit, we do pass, you don't know anything about the grade 10. Guys, compare more to what 2019 grade 10 loena this year. It means when you're more stupid than that person. In all honesty, guys, through that. So, Mara, be careful, guys. And then for you, I think take it serious because at least Mr. T, and then over the weekend, while manager in terms of your talents and all that, and weekdays you guys are here. So, big up.
Yeah.
Thanks, Lucky.
Sure, Lucky.
The
last eating is the key. Yeah.
How are you, sir?
Sharp.
Oh, sharp. Okay.
And then Nagina Daniel Machaka. I'm 17 years old.
17?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Kizwa Limpopo. Kobotokwa. Yeah, so
Tirech.
Yeah, and then artist Jago FYT. Rap name yaga Trap Boy. Logo Instagram kiting ka Trap Boy 97.
Okay.
Yeah.
Trap Boy 97.
Yeah.
So did you upload your music there?
Yeah, the freestyle videos thing, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, that's awesome. So let's talk academic, just like the other guys. And what grade?
Grade 10 Kopaham.
Grade 10 Kopaham.
Yeah.
Okay. And then what?
No, like the way are you
pass?
passing? Yeah.
Yes.
Aga pass. Yeah, later man ki pass it.
Okay.
Mara problem ki maths, yeah, one sharp.
So can go grade 10? Maths late, pure
maths.
Okay, you chose it for what reasons?
I choose I want maths late to go grade 10. Yeah, Palm.
Is it?
Yeah.
So what's a maths
life science. General streams.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, make you want to challenge.
Yeah.
Mara pass, mara not that much.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not that much.
But I think do you practice?
I practice.
Arasa confuse reading and practice.
Yeah.
You know, when you have to read them. When you have to practice them. Matter you don't read, you need to practice it. And do you do that? Do you allocate time for that? Or whenever you play go the scripting lyrics?
And I practice sometimes.
And guys, do the easy one, especially with maths on a problem like hang at and maths. Like beside like the data sometimes, guys, or like with Wi-Fi. When the video clipping and they show you how to tackle something so was struggle due to so on. So try, guys, at least sometimes it's a challenge. Because focus, we need to focus on that thing. So guys, please.
So let me find out. A lot of your peers have duty more the Wi-Fi spots. What do you guys do there?
Be honest.
Baba Ubasheba the videos of the celebrity.
These man. Huh?
The music videos, the freestyles about.
You guys, do you know how you are giving those guys more likes and more money?
Yeah.
And Lona, you're not gaining anything from that.
Yeah.
Yo.
How to
you know what I mean?
No, it's
bad.
It's a bad thing but guys, at least zaman spend na le check the positive download the videos if ever we data or at least is something or okay, this is how you tackle the maths and stuff.
No, thanks a lot, my
guy. Things like that.
Thanks a lot, guys. I think but maybe from today onwards, then your mindset will be different from today, from what it was also. So that's pretty much what we do. As you can hear, what we were doing here, we were just motivating and encouraging the young people. So it's our day-to-day activity.
Yeah.
Not only them, there's guys my age that we also, encourage about life because So the purpose here Rona is also to share information, to share experiences, to share resources, to share life basically, so that everybody can succeed with what with their capabilities, because the capabilities comes from God. Anything that you are able to do, it comes from God. So it's TDF, it's sustainable livelihoods, which is information, advice, and referral. Skills development. It could be technical, computer trainings, sewing, boiler making, welding. It falls under that. So we are able to do, because the more private sector, and then we are able to also train you on that and give you a proper trade certificate. And we do business incubations. Also, the teaching young people how to open their own businesses and how to run the businesses, how to project manage, how to financial manage, project execution and all that. And part of what we do also get at the job placements, because at least after skills development, you must find a way to actually absorb that skill that you've developed, and then we place them, whether here at FYT or we find you a job somewhere in the private sector or public, either way. So that's what we do. Advice and referral, skills development, social programs, business incubation, and job placements.
Yeah, and even for
when I in your like FYT.
No.
I get like TDF.
FYT, like, can you give something from the side at TDF?
Oh, yeah.
At least, I wanna having a job placement. It's all at a really, it's all a problem, it's a solution. Okra, high so beriki, Basabatlo hero company, it's a experience. Sometimes, volunteering at user to come here and then just go to a movement there. I want get you.
Youth here know.
I know.
How about the word volunteer?
I know. So yeah, from FYT side, obviously we deal more like art and then culture also. They is why hangata we project in Zarona like kitla tshwara mo le mo so batho ba tla ba ne le sedi gore ke bua ka eng. So like last year ga ke gopola gona le project engwe le rene le busy ka yone ba bitsa music is culture MIC inna le this thing ya kana ba re ke mixtape whereby obviously like gona le bana ba bangata le gore ba latlha ba tsama ba latlhegala ke setso. So it was more le gore gane go recordiwa le gore o recorda ka your own your mother's tongue, let me put it that way, like o recorda ka leleme la gago, like your home language, and then whereby at least nyana it go tlisa more of understanding ga batho ba go tleletse gore what are you saying ka re gangata kere I know we lost Kuburi State and stuff. So it was more about that when it come to music side, and then more like develop the artist from being artist to be a musician, to know how to perform like a body live band training the artist, and then so but they don't know how to perform live. So that is why Renezama introduce more this thing how many live the backtrack live band version original songs. So Reneba Ruta music legislation whereby they need to know music like it's a business so but understand about the royalties and then the mechanical rights split sheets yes
let me note you must research
the artist. You must research. If we agree le phela good Wi-Fi. So Runas and the center ki gap lo re le busy kore tsantse continue ka go etswala gore batho ba understand gore ntho e etsang like your marketing go tlhaloganya gore everything about ntho engwe le go tsona ka ditso le tsone so go tswa go mothong gore motho like he's willing to learn or she's willing to learn. But yes, we fighting re lwa le bone gore like ba utlwela and so they can understand the process gore so as I was saying the live band training, we went through that, like live band training really go on, and then teaching group in the bereka ka yone gore ba kgona perform my life but understanding the vision, this vision could difference that the vision tse le goreng di nothing in only in a one song So it was more about that. The music videos, like as for now FYT, we give you that platform officially only more that position people that can recognize you. Because we're not only recording you and keep your content. Obviously, we push as long as we're patient and humble, and then we're passionate. So we record you, and then obviously we guide you like during the recording process because of it's not much like about they think they can rap, but it's hard. But they're patient talk about Tumbao, and then we shoot the music video for you. We got YouTube channel. We take the content and then we put them out there. Like wherever I'm all every now and then. So this is who we are, and then so I can explain a lot because every now and then because they are like the new ideas or what can we do, where can we assist. Yes, I still am. I still am.
Like it's youth feel like a
guys, come on.
No, Nikita. Guys, come on, guys. You copied the answer.
Well, guys, but are you really paying attention
to life, Nje? Are you really paying attention to life? That's the question. You know more about things that are not gonna benefit you in any way, But I think change the mindset.
Yeah,
it's about time. About time. So Tiraj, thanks for that. I think maybe just to sum it up, I'll just say. FYT, music is culture. Normally what we do workshops, music workshops, and then auditions and recordings and live band training and podcast interviews and virtual concerts. So music videos included.
Filming.
So filming and photography. We do it all. So there's TDF, social welfare programs. That's FYT, and like arts and culture, fourth industrial revolution, technical, and you name it all. That's it. So it is what it is. So I think enough with the intro. That's the longest intro.
Take it from
it's episode 1. That is why we had to. You know what I mean?
Sure.
But something that disturbs me now, and I've been searching here, Peter Marisburg is on fire. The people are protesting because of Zuma. They want Zuma to be released. What is that?
I just heard that some rumors but strike.
Is it?
Yeah, I just heard that.
But strike lang?
No
ways, man. Are you serious? Emma Bill, are you serious? Because of Zuma? No, man.
The rumor.
No, let me give you some levels there. Sorry. Let me give you some levels. Nikita, what are you saying? Please get closer to the mic. Yes.
Kabana the gate and like Kikopana Levato Pagatimol, the workers are got in Bajiki, so Kesa. I can fit up on Pagatimol, Kabana, corrugated liquids, and then the complex liquids, but Bajiki, because apparently Kimazulu about strike for.
Hey, Mazulu,
Kimazulu, apparently, but are from KZN, but this for Tabayazu.
Or transport you like for during the day. So I don't know what I don't want to say what this thing is
okay. Do we know what's going on, guys? Where's the problem again? We want to get you into the discussions, but you're not informed. So that's my worry. This thing is a problem. This thing, if you want to know what's going on now,
the real problem.
Zuma got arrested because of defying the courts. So utshwaretswe into ba ibitsang contempt of court. It's like court tells you to do something. Then whenever I screw the courts. Ba go fa until date gore etsa so until this. So aba bolella hore lona le tshwere ke boroko ha le itse le batlang. Then he didn't go to court. Then the court has the right to now send a warrant of arrest. Ba go tshwara. So the police did exactly that. They had to arrest him because he thinks he's the law unto himself.
So
the court was right. He had to be arrested. So the people, I don't know if the people don't understand or what's
Hey.
So now, situation ke hore now, people ba batla hore Zuma a sa tshwarwa. What if they succeed? Everybody's gonna think,
Hey.
hore no, ga ba sentse ba tshwariwe, and then they can protest like Zuma and not go to jail. What is it gonna do to our justice system?
So ntho makatsana na Mr. P ke gore
No.
ke mang o eteletseng di gote se ko pele like whereby Zuma gone go na di powers tsa gore this thing etsa gale marale go jail. How possible is that? Gore, like ke ipotsa yone ke mo eteletseng this thing ko pele ya gore di mense ba dilo ntse ba tswela le go tshisa di koloi tsa batho tse di bonang like mo di internet, and then wena ba tswetse mo le gore ke mo eteletseng ko pele whereby Zuma a le go tronko.
Wait,
Kore ntho e le goreng ke ipotsa yone gore why o ba se Zuma go na le possibility gore ba go fetsa ba mo ntshitse ka re e se kgale tla bona ba itshubela yone molo e se kgale di ka etsagala dilo tso solo tsene tseo.
guys, we are in trouble simply because this thing is now being tribal. It's getting there. It's becoming a tribal situation because now it don't now gare Mazulu against Merafi Eming. You understand? I don't know if they're protecting Zuma or they are protecting a Zulu person. There's a difference there. So it could go as far as that. And then that's my fear. We are doomed as black people.
Yeah.
Because we know it's out there. The Zulu people, even today, I mean, we come across them all the time. They still think because of they are the largest ethnic group. So they have a bigger pie of whatever, that we need to share as black people in South Africa. So now they want to put the country at standstill because of Zuma. Not everybody agrees with Zuma. Not everybody does. And then it's unfair for them to ban everything and then shut down everything. But to Basaya Miracle because of one person. It's wrong. Rona, some of are entertaining those idealo. We don't entertain politics that much. We just want to continue doing what we've been doing. So, but for other people to just come and then say stop everything, it's not fair. It's not fair. And then the president just said there's no more gatherings. Just yesterday, no more gatherings. Continue level 4, adjusted level 4. Kiki lockdown for 14 days. But never shut that down by protester. Kiki gatherings. Where is the law there? What are they teaching you guys as growing up? I think
we in the middle of COVID-19 battle. Look, nobody gets a COVID-19 in physical. Coming to us like that. I don't know.
Yeah, no, it's bad. It's bad. So I don't know what Zuma was feeling. They want to die for the guy. I don't know.
How do you get I get to mo eteletseng pele mo le gore o gona go ba fa o gona go ba transporta Maria transporto Maria di jo me motsagare to do ntho le reng like ba rometse gore ba yetse. I don't know why it have to be like that.
It's bad. So lona le nahanang guys, because now I think that's nonsense. That's ridiculous. So look at the president's speech yesterday, ne? Look at the president when he spoke. Then so he made it 14 days, ne? Because there's no school. No, come on guys. By excited, I can tell.
How long you gonna be excited? What if I need to be excited? Even a corona will better 10 years in Aleron. You're gonna be excited 10 years for sky school.
Imagine. And then like I said, my concern is that they're getting dumper and dumper.
Hey,
they're getting dumper. There's no inspiration. There's nothing. There's you know what I mean. So it's bad. Like I wish we could call someone now.
Yes.
Someone who's affected by what's going on now.
Yes.
And find out how are they finding a way. Do you have a number that we can call on your side? Like from the business side.
From the business side.
The manager wa Nikita, the manager wa Boxer, okay. Do you have his number? Boxer from here.
Yes,
we must have kept their numbers, no?
Yes, these people have whereby corona on itself, shut down or it's already company, and then one le so like but it's a double problem, which means whereby how can we get a solution whereby like because of corona COVID-19 if it's about the company this wala le no yana no bona ba busy ba the company,
and there's no work, no pay.
no work, no pay.
So it means for today the plans they'll be short-lived.
Hey,
because obviously they won't get a full salary because this strike is not going to be one day. Do you think it's only for today?
No.
But it was strategic. By today but they want to do it for the rest of the week. And not only that, these people
Mr. Pierre di phone number tsa ga Khalalelo.
Who's that?
The manager wa go Pick n Pay.
No, obviously we need the number. Nikita will check from the data that we have from managers from there.
And the phone lele
Or do you have on your phone?
Nah.
Okay.
Tsa kwa comment se ke tsone ka re di le mo.
No, I get that one cute. That is why Omo mentioned.
Ma Khalalelo. No, go Pick n Pay yena ke da ofi le sister. No, a kra ne ke itse ona le go wa bua ke motho khona go bua.
Oh, cute wala.
Ola ke itse go. No, I was just saying I got beside gore re utlwa fela go di manage ntse re utlele ka thoba berekang gore like how they feel this thing about affect ya ka mo ke COVID ba zama go cope like during the COVID-19 loss or the situation
ka mo ke Zuma
ka mo anu Zuma le ene I mean
no man Babu Zuma rona khale re go tlhompa fela by being the president.
Yes.
But now
and
call your people into order, please, man. I don't know if Kwena is so or Kibone they've just decided. If that's the case, calm them down. I believe Kore, you went to prison because you knew it was the right thing to do.
Yeah.
So tell your people that you did what was right, you are doing now what is wrong. But if now inside that strike and now it turns into violence, then I will respect. So don't be surprised. So but siyakucela baba lungisa abantu bakho. Because I know your son also came out on one of the social media sites and he was speaking as if he sees nothing wrong with the whole thing, and then people like that, who are prominent, Bo Dutuzani and stuff.
Yeah.
Whenever they speak, whatever they speak, people will follow that.
Yeah.
And then I think why he's smart, that guy, Dutuzani. So he knows whatever he speaks, even if it's not direct, people will just, will just follow the narrative in a way. But please, man, please, Rakopa.
I get a solution about this one.
And it's not that we like, let's say, look, Ronariyo Modi politics as such.
You're far away.
It's not like Rata Ramaphosa for Zuma and stuff. We are not there. All we want is peace. Fella, that's it. Right now we know who's the president. Let's follow the law. That's it.
Or at least let's say ba sa yetse ka tsela yeng go ba tlo go tswalla batho like di nka ke tsenka di tool tse le re di ba thusa gore ba kgone go survive. Like gona la bo mme ba ile go reng kana bana le malapa ba feed bana ba bone bontate, so ha go tsagala yana like company one sa kgone go etsa chelete ka tsatsi leo, so batho ba tlo patala yang ka go tlo ba le di complaints.
No, ubaba no. Nikita, are you winning? Okay, don't we have anything on hard copy?
You didn't have those phone numbers saka kana barkeman.
Okay. Okay, let's talk COVID-19 and then I think we will carry on with the protest and stuff. They're saying there's cases every day, guys. There's cases like 2,000 new cases every single day. Maybe let's find out. What do we understand about COVID-19? What do we understand about COVID-19?
Like, what do we understand? I need to be schooled, like, more about this COVID-19 thing.
Yeah, it's
because of ditaba tse dingata le one ka bo yone go na le batho ba gogelang kwa ba bangwe ba gogela kwa, so you end up in o stuckile in the middle ha o itse gore who to follow.
Yes.
Ga ba re ne ke ntho e le reng e ditswe mara ha re batho re lose maphelo a batho ba bangata, so it's scary ka bo yone itself. So at least mara ga re utlwa ko batho ba le goreng some like ba go front lining and then they fight in this battle. I think gore re ka ba mo leseding le le itseng gore this thing is alive. Ina le rona.
I think let's call one of the nurses
Okay.
that we know, and so that we can just establish from their side what challenges do they come across on a day to day. But it's likely that the guy is at work, and then obviously they're fighting the same thing. So he might not be able to answer the phone.
To pick up.
But let's hope he would.
Yes.
And or he's not that busy, or he's off, or the number since the berek. Yeah. Let's. It's ringing.
Yes.
Awesome.
Going through.
His name is Tumisang.
Okay.
As a good friend of mine, yeah, we were sort of like. Hey, Mr. Pops, how are you, man?
Sir, how are you?
It's great to speak to you today, man.
Good. That's why I'm shocked at how you got hold of me.
My man, I was even speaking to the team right now to say the guy is so busy that I don't even know who's gonna pick up the phone. Yeah, man.
No,
I think
you got me, buddy.
Yeah, man. Listen, we're phoning you live from FYT 905 Frequencies podcast.
Oh, yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It is what it is, you know.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I'm with my guy here, Tirez, so he can just introduce himself.
Tirez.
Hey, how are you doing?
I'm good on yourself, sir.
I'm good. Sene, you welcome in our podcast as Mr. Pika Mukhamenshinile Gauteng.
Thank you very much, sir.
Okay.
Hey, Pops, man, I know I didn't give you heads up before, but I don't know, you're my friend, you know, you won't mind.
Yes, sir.
Are you busy? Are you at work, or what's the situation with you now?
I'm not too busy. I'm in a car.
Okay.
I'm being driven.
Are you being driven?
Yes.
Koromo, one of the e services. I know you. If you're not on a motorbike, you're doing something.
My wife is driving me.
Oh yeah, man. Send my regards. Yeah.
I will definitely pass the regards.
Yeah, man. Listen, we just wanted to touch base. You know, from your side, you might have something to say about the whole thing, because we're now sitting here representing the community. We don't know much about COVID-19, as much as we think we do, but we don't. There's a lot of conspiracy theories and a whole lot of things. So I don't know. Maybe share with us your challenges so far, and then what is it that you understand, or what is it that you would like the community to sort of like, practice or understand.
The main thing that I can say is this: is that COVID-19 is real.
Yeah.
People are contracting the disease. A lot of people have succumbed to the virus as well. So it's irresponsible of us as members of the community to say, no, COVID-19 is a mess. It's something made up by the government.
Yeah.
Family members are dying. So no one can deny the fact that the loved ones are dying left, right, and center. And for us to continue being ignorant or blaming the government or blaming somebody for the virus, it doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
It doesn't help at all. And the measures that have been discussed by the president and even the World Health Organization with regard to social distancing, taking good hygienic care of yourself as well, because there is a lot of hygiene element to the virus as well. The use of face masks as well, because you don't know who has it. The most common thing that I see that is saddening me is people who wear masks when they are maybe outside an establishment. As soon as they get inside the shop, the mask gets taken off.
Yes.
As if the mask is only it's their entrance card. Once they are inside the building or the establishment,
everything changes.
There's no need for them to use the mask anymore.
And even
that's the part that's the part that's sitting into me.
Even worse, that is where there's no much of a ventilation as opposed to being outside.
Yep. I think one can say I'm outside and I'm outdoor. There's a bit of ventilation. That's why I've got my mask off. But now like when they get into a shop, you see somebody wearing a mask at the door because security guard won't let them in. But the minute they go past security guard, the mask goes off or it's sitting under the chin. I don't know what it protects under the chin, but it's very interesting. So the vaccination is taking place across the county, and from the 15th of this month, it is going to be extended to people who are 35 years and older, because currently they're vaccinating people who are above the ages of 50.
Yes.
50 years and older, as well as healthcare workers. Vaccines have proven to be very effective. I mean, most of us growing up, we've been vaccinated for polio. We were vaccinated against TB when we were young, which is
I remember
BCG.
that. Yes.
There's different types of vaccines that we've been exposed to. So it doesn't change now that after all these years, the vaccines were safe. Now, out of the blue, vaccines are not safe anymore. We shouldn't get vaccinated. The thing is this: there is no cure for this virus.
Sure, my man.
So
yes,
if a vaccine is out there to try and curb or to reduce the severe disease of this virus, I think every person who has been given opportunity to get vaccinated should take full advantage of it.
Definitely. And I think
take full advantage of the vaccine.
I think that's a great point, because I think it's something that I wanted to come to say, maybe you can elaborate more. People confuse the two. There's vaccination and there's a cure. There's a vaccine and a cure.
There is no cure.
Because people keep on saying, no, does it mean after vaccinating now we're not going to put masks and so on? But the minute the answer is no, you need to continue putting on the mask, then people are like, and then what it is, maybe explain and elaborate more to say, what is a vaccine and then what is a cure?
Okay, the cure eradicates the virus, or it heals the person from getting the virus. It heals the person who has the virus. They're guaranteed that they will recover fully. A vaccine is a way of preventing severe disease. And remember, even with a person who's been vaccinated, it does not mean that the person will not get infected.
Yes.
The vaccine only protects against severe disease, which is one of the biggest problems right now. Remember, a lot of people end up with COVID-19 and are asymptomatic or will have very minimal symptoms.
Yes.
Those are people that can manage at home and isolate for 10 days and then afterwards return to work like nothing has happened. But then there are those cases, especially people who have comorbidities. They are the ones that end up in needing oxygen. They need to go to hospital. They need ICU, which is what is the biggest problem in our country right now. We don't have enough of that. So we can, and this is what we've seen. Almost every person who ends up in ICU, they don't come back.
Shucks, man.
So the vaccine is here to prevent that. That there's no need for the person to end up in hospital. I mean, when you study the virus itself, you can see that it's a type of flu. It's a virus. It's a type of flu that one should be able to beat at home without needing hospitalization. Sure. But the problem is this. A lot of people end up needing hospitalization. And that's when it becomes a burden onto the state. And the health system is not ready to cater for such a demand.
So
we continue wearing masks, we continue socially distancing, we continue observing hygiene methods or processes.
So now my question, Braga, it's like for Rona to ease up this this storm, se lo gore like re mo gare ga sone no yana ne.
Yes, sir.
Like ke gore are rotle gore dumele go to take this vaccine, like yes. Ka taba gore obviously di Maake no yana people as ka mokhonzo explain ka teng batho like this thing ba etsa easy ya gore re phela re ntse re kentse di mask ga le kontle ga bone go gona le botlhokwa bo bokalo ba gore ka kenya mask. So maybe a ke one tsele le gore ke nagana gore e ka etsa di be better nyana cause since well go sena cure ya this COVID-19 mo le gore re rotlhe ra accept gore okay we have to take this vaccine thing.
One meter yone solution ke part ya solution, vaccination, ne?
Yes.
Mare, the country is not in a position to give everybody vaccine right now.
Okay.
Remember, this vaccine is manufactured elsewhere and imported into the country.
Yeah.
So when we do, if we are to use the figures at the previous census, it says there's about 59 million of us in the country, and we know that's not accurate. We are way more than that number now.
Yeah.
The country cannot afford to vaccinate us all in the next few months.
Yes.
So that's why the country came up with a staggered or phased approach to the vaccination rollout.
But what is this thing called a herd immunity? I think
herd immunity is when you get about a certain percentage of the population immunized, because studies have shown that once we get to herd immunity, studies have shown that once we get to herd immunity, the people share their immunity, but it also needs a large number of people to be immunized. Like when they did the researches here in South Africa, they said about 63% of the people need to be immunized for us to be able to receive herd immunity. That means, like in a family, if 63% of the people in the family are immunized, their immunity passes on to the next people, so that the people that are in the house, they may not all necessarily get immunized, as their immune system will be boosted by those around them. And remember, when you are also immunized, you are reducing the chance of infecting others as well.
Yeah.
Yes, the chance of transmitting the virus to others.
Wow. Now this is awesome, and thanks for articulating it that way, and so that even our followers can be able to understand exactly what this thing is.
It's only a pleasure.
And
sir.
I think maybe from your side, you can also advise with regards to how many vaccines are currently, approved by our country for people to know what to choose. Do we have that many, or is it only 2, 3, or 4?
We have 2 that have been approved for use in the country.
And it's Pfizer?
It's the one coming from... The vaccine's name is not Pfizer. Pfizer is the company.
It's a company, okay.
So the vaccine is coming from the company called Pfizer, and another one coming from a company called Johnson & Johnson.
Oh, only those 2?
Only these 2 that have been approved, although there are many other vaccines around the world. I'm sure you still remember the one that was said would not work in South Africa.
Yes.
It's been the one that was designed, that was manufactured in India. It's utilized in the United Kingdom right now, and then many other countries are still using it. And then they've spoken of many other vaccines that have been studied. So once they've been approved for use, then we will have more vaccines. But for now, we only have what has been approved.
So right now, the word that needs to be out there is said: vaccinate, vaccinate, and vaccinate.
There we go.
Thanks a lot, my guy. I really, really appreciate you taking this call. I really didn't think you'll take it because I know how busy you are, but we really appreciate it from our side. And definitely, we're going to send you a link. And so maybe before we do that, before we close it off, just consent to this interview and say you give us the right to actually, publish it as well. We don't want to put you in any troubles, my guy.
No. You're not putting me in any trouble for that. You can use this clip, and thank you very much for having me.
I appreciate you, my guy. Thanks a lot.
You got very good timing, yeah?
Yeah,
because man. When I was being driven. Otherwise, I wasn't going to take the call.
I understand. Thanks a lot, Tumi-san.
Guys, have a good day, guys.
You too, my guy. Thanks a lot.
Right,
cheers, man. Bye-bye. Yeah, wow, man. That's Tumi-san for you. Yeah, man. Mr. Tumi-san Morapedi, he's a nurse from the West Rand also. Yeah, so he's quite a cool guy. If you get to meet him, he's gigantic. It's like, but he's quite a good guy. So there you go, gents. Information is out there. Vaccinate, vaccinate, and vaccinate. Because the question is, why are people dying? Like never before. If Vela, we're going to think that maybe this thing is not working.
Yeah. Which I have an idea, but I was scared for the idea, if ever can get my brother to me. I'm thinking of tabakore like the way but was king the mask or I got lost sanitizer since I was sanitizer the way since was sanitizer like battle by like have got like ropa the instructions.
Yeah.
Like so ora gore le sanitizer ba use the way they were supposed to, or ba use ka thing. So like I'm skeptical how tla motabeng ya gore maybe le yone ha sa tlhole that much. Wow. So this idea of mine, I didn't want to share. It may sound stupid, yeah, but the idea le gore why batho ba le gore they busy ba etsa di for the sake of ya safety, gore like gore be that's safe. Molore, why at least go sa produce bo di sepa tse na le bo sanitizing side?
No, I think this thing ya gore why go sa you have an idea. Start it.
Yeah, at least I think ke nana gore e tla ba berekela like whatever mo dikotlolong, like the way di thole wa etsang ka teng gore ba khona go
I'm saying now it's a solution for everyone. Everybody needs solution. If you come up with that, don't point the finger and say, hey, what is it? Do it.
No, okay, no, it's my idea that I think I need to work on it. That is why, but now I don't think, Mr. We can publish my idea, because the idea people, when they find out about it and they can take it, say, oh, no, we have to use it on our own, because now is the time. If ever the
mindset should be right. The mindset should be right. You know, you are here at FYT. You can't always want people to do things for you. You come up with an idea, execute that, so that Oscar na. Remember what I said? Identify a problem, provide a solution. Simple as that. You identify a problem, provide a solution. Or offer task to some other person. So I think let's take a break and then we'll come back right after this, and then we'll call more people as promised. Yes. You know what I'm doing now? I'm uploading the Shaka Zulu music video. I'm actually uploading it for the first time on our YouTube channel. So it's quite a nice song.
Yeah, it is.
It's a rehearsal music video. The song was done by RLC.
No,
so
LRC.
R.
Oh, R.
Yeah, it's real loction.
Oh,
something.
So
Ntwana say ditile. I'm still disturbed by these protests going on. You know, this nonsense. But nevertheless, I think back to the topic.
Yes.
I'm uploading this track. Remember, was done by RLC. The track is called Shaka Zulu. So the Kemazulu. So I thought maybe let me also mention it. Since Valente Rubuaka Kamazulu.
Yes.
It's not like we don't we are tribalists or Arate Mazulu or anything. So that is why we even made a track called Shaka Zulu with the Zulu guys.
Yes.
And then because they were praising their king, and then we love the message. We advised them on how to tackle the song and all that. And then we are in a process of shooting like a proper 4K quality music video. So before that, we didn't just want to take out equipment and then all the resources. We wanted them to rehearse first. Because remember, these guys, it's something that they've never been recorded before. They've never performed before. They've never shot a music video before. So we thought it was okay to actually start it first by allowing them to rehearse first. So I'm uploading it now. So if you want to check it out, just go to our YouTube channel. Just say Faith Your Talent ORG. It will take you straight there. But we're going to share links all over social media. Also, social media sites are on our Facebook. It's simple. It's Faith Your Talent. Instagram is FYT_ORG. And yeah, I think it loads at it.
Yes.
Yeah, so
definitely.
These segments, look at these protests into the train of thought.
Okay.
Yeah, but we will actually do what we have to do. What did you make of that conversation that we had with Tumisang, Mr. Tumisang?
Etsang?
What do you think about it?
A ke reng kore na ka mokgwa ke naganang ka one ka teng ke nagana gore batho ba ntse ba sa kore ba sa tsele this thing ya COVID serious. I think ke nako ya no because of I mean re bua le batho ba le ba dila le di-cases tseo like each and every day. And then ke batho ba le reng as ke mention ba le reng ba ko front line like balwana dipetlele. So I think gore people like they gotta think twice. Like ukila sometimes yes le rona I'm not saying gore I know something about the COVID and stuff le nna ke utlwa ditaba but I think gore batho ba lwan le yone ga ile bone ba re fang information tshwantse like re pay attention like very seriously because of batho ba like ba tle di case they there all the time and then ba tshwenyegile ka mokgolo re sa complying ka teng ha re le ko ntle re ne ha re bone botlhokwa ba gore wa tshwantse re tsenye di-mask so people like le yone taba gore ha o fetsa go vaccinate o ipelela gore ne o fodile which is wrong because this thing is not a cure. It's something se lo fela se thusa masholo a gago gore a be stronger, you see. So I'm hoping batho go gae like just to hear Mr. Tumelo like Arfa this I mean Mr. Tumisang Arfa
yes, Tumisang Morapedi.
Yeah, Morapedi. So Arfa this information and educate us more in rona rene like some education about this COVID thing. So kore ke wish gore ka mokgwa le rona ke nagana gore re tlo etsela serious ka teng some other people ba etsa the same.
Yeah. Koncho, what's your AKA kana? Kane.
Kane
and then you write that with KOC. K. Okay. No. Yeah. So I think maybe let's get another view from a different person.
Okay.
One nurse also.
Okay.
And then maybe we will be able to. I think let's phone Katlego Lechamela. Ne?
Okay.
I think from Porky, so he was referred to by our technical guy.
Nurse also.
Fast. Yeah. That's apparently a nurse also. So, but these people, it's likely for them to be at work as we speak. Okay. So it was just by like for even to get Mr. Tumisang. So, but I think let's just give it a shot, and then it might just work in our favor. Because for us, I think it's important. Let's get the information that is required.
Yes.
Before we get too much excited about a lot of things. Because either way, if we don't talk about COVID-19, guys, coronavirus, we will not be able to do what we love to do.
Yes.
You won't go to school. Firms will be closed. People will die. Like we won't have freedom. So it's best we know how to prevent it. Hence, you see us. We're doing a podcast in different ways now. We're doing virtual. This is virtual what we are doing. Yeah. I would have invited Mr. Tumisang to come over here to talk about something else.
Yes.
He would have been here physically so. But we can't. We have to do these things virtually. So I think it's important for us to know more about these things. So it's not like okay, it's ringing.
Sure.
Hi, how are you?
I'm fine, and you?
Very well, sir. You're speaking to Mr. P. I'm phoning you from FYT 905 Frequency Podcast in Randfontein. Are you well, Mr. Sir?
Yes.
Yes. I was actually referred to you by a guy called Fukis Amerko from Porky.
Okay.
Yeah. So I understand from your side, what is it that you do is you are a nurse. Am I correct?
Yes, I am.
Oh, okay. No, so I think before we carry on, because we're phoning you live from our podcast, and maybe you can consent to you having to publish this conversation going forward, because we wanted to talk to you more about COVID-19 and then what is it that we should understand from your side.
Okay.
If you don't mind, I don't know, I hear a lot of background there. Can you maybe move aside a little?
Unfortunately, I'm in a taxi right now. So
Oh,
I
I
cannot
see.
anywhere.
But are you able to talk, even that's the case?
Yes, I am.
Okay. No, I think from our side, it's just very simple. We just wanted to get views from different people like yourself. Maybe you can tell us more about the challenges that you guys are facing as the frontline guys, and maybe tell us more about the vaccination processes and what is it that the people can expect going forward.
Okay. About COVID-19, the challenges that we are experiencing is that there's more and more people who are getting infected by the disease.
Yeah.
And most people who lose their lives are people who are above the age of 60 years old, like old people. So the vaccinations that will be rolling out, they will be given to old people first, and then the people who are above the age of 35 will receive the vaccination next.
Okay, Katlego, sorry, my guy. I have to apologize. Let me, sorry to cut you off so quickly. I think, can we perhaps phone you as soon as you get off the taxi? Because I think there's a background noise that's actually, interrupting with technical equipment this side.
Okay, you can call me. You can call me after 30 minutes.
No problem. We'll definitely do that. Thanks a lot for your little time.
Okay, my pleasure.
Thank you, Katlego. Okay, bye-bye. Yeah. I'm glad we got hold of him, and then we'll be able to actually, continue on that conversation. But as you can hear, a lot of nurses are informed and they're willing to share, which is a good thing. So imagine if we were sitting like this, but there's no information, there's nothing. It's like we don't know Raken or Raz. I think it's even more dangerous in that sense. So I think, Tiraj, you wanted to phone also a priest or something, a pastor.
No.
Is it the word pastor?
No, I said a
Since
priest.
pastor. No. These people, you can't trust these people.
Nna ke like gore a founelo ene taba fela gore ke ne batla go clarify taba gore it's this thing at home go not this thing in ntse tlo go tla. So is there somewhere in the Bible or like, or maybe ke mahim ele gore a make sense wa tlhaloganya.
Yeah.
So maybe some other people ba le gore maybe gongwe they were going through the information like na le one. At least maybe if ever we can get someone like a priest or loring, maybe get him to. I'm not saying we're not reading Bibles. They always close to the Bibles, and then so I gotta explain a better or no. This thing was going to in like it's been prophesized. Or
okay. I think also let's get someone. I think it would be nice to actually get some, because we are with a lot of young people right now. So it would be best if we also get people that have gone through the process, like people who, and then maybe we can hear something, good things from them. So I got two guys that I know, not that guys, I know them because I know them. Yeah. So let me phone them and maybe they can be able to speak. But I don't. This is like an unsolicited call. So they didn't expect that I was calling, so I don't know if they'll feel okay about it to sort of like disclose, but I hope they do. So we're phoning. I'm not gonna drop names now. You see, these days, if you phone someone, they don't pick up. You don't know what to expect. What if they are no more? It's tough. We're living around those times now. Okay, it's not picking up.
Hello.
Hi. How are you, man?
Yes, I feel.
How are you feeling? Are you good?
Eh?
You're coughing, my man. And I think maybe before we carry on, let me just mention that we're phoning you live from FYT 905 Frequency Podcast. So, and maybe you can consent to this recorded conversation before we carry on. And if it's okay, then we can proceed. Are you there, Victor? Okay, maybe on a lighter note, you owe me the numbers to someone from the Department of Arts and Culture. On a lighter note. You cannot consent to that, to answer me on that one.
Yeah.
Are you there, my brother?
Yeah, I just can't believe how you just called me and say I'm nice.
Victor, Tirej, maybe talk to this guy. Maybe Nahidi, he takes advantage.
Hey, Mr. Vic. Mr. Vic. Hey, how you doing, my brother?
Very bad. COVID is real.
Okay. Now, well, you still remember me, miss?
I know.
Yeah, the disabled guy that I came with during that time, we wanted to do like a music video that we wanted to invite all the disabled people. You remember the guy?
Oh, Reg.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, sure.
But you don't sound too good, my friend. Maybe this is not the right time. Maybe I should just give you time to rest, and I'll phone you the other time.
Yeah, because I'm not good at all.
Yeah, man. But yeah, I think recover and get well, and then get back to me as soon as you can. And don't forget to send me the lady's number so that we can set up an interview with her also.
Yeah, let's have a conversation on WhatsApp.
All right. No, thanks a lot, my guy. I'm sorry for the surprise, but surprises are always good, my guy. Yeah. No, it's fine. We'll talk privately then.
Thanks,
all right, thanks, Vic. Okay, bye-bye. Yeah, you see, this is what happens with unplanned phone calls and all of those things. Sometimes you know, it's all about to off guard, and then they be like, yo, what am I going to say? You know, because already people, you know, you can tell the professionalism. You know, we phoned 2 nurses, but when they answer your phone, you'll be like, hey, sure, hey, talk. You know, there's no level of let me answer it in a professional manner. But if we had said, hey, we were going to call you at this time, maybe that person would have been professional and say, yeah, you know what I mean. So, but nevertheless, yeah, I think we're on the right track. And we also wanted to establish with people who run small businesses to say, how does this thing affect them? Because now they were told not to, you know, they must stay at home, they mustn't do this, do that. And you find out a lot of people were not working, they were relying on the little that they were making.
Yes.
Yeah, so who do we have? Maybe let's try Ausbusi, ne?
Okay.
Let's try Ausbusi.
The baker.
Parashush. Where's the phone lamang? Auswole was Scotland. She's gonna want her scottle.
No, you found your scottle.
Ish.
Mr. Pugh, that's
Ish.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think let's touch base with you know, entrepreneurs, people who, you know, who normally do things for themselves and stuff, and then no, I think her line is busy. If it rings like this.
You have reached the voice.
Yeah, her line is busy. She's probably on another line. Let's try. Did you send me, Nikita, the Kia's number? Which one is Kia? Ackerman one. Show me a tirage.
Ackerman. No, it's not like she's my friend, eh? Yeah.
The cute one. Tirage.
No, Mr. P, someone who can come Italian like the way, and so obviously, let's check on her.
I've got here.
Now we don't know what's happening.
Okay. No, it's fine. Let's try her. No, but why does it say Kia?
You have reached the mailbox of.
Kia comments.
Kia comments.
Yo, yeah, voicemail. Or
I don't know. Maybe it's just the wrong one. Let me check from Nikita's direct WhatsApp message and
okay.
Busi. How's Busi girl? She actually did the callback now. Okay.
I'm let right away. Okay.
Hello.
How's busy, guy?
Ngwana.
Very well. Let's go listen today.
Hi, all right.
No, that's awesome. Osbusi, we go phone from FYT 905 frequency podcast, ne? So right now you are live, and there's a lot of people also listening to you. And then I'm gonna co-host yaka.
Okay.
Osbusi le guy.
Everything like
The co-host ya Mr. Pique Reginald.
okay.
I still remember me.
Yeah, I remember you.
Okay. Nana stress. Irin corona.
Hi. Wala ka santse re survivor shemo re teng ra survivor.
Ne.
Follow the rules.
Okay, ne ai.
To this thing.
Osbusi, what I know, sorry Tiraj, what I know go extension 4 in a bad reception ka network, ne?
Yes.
Yeah, because but I think let me allow Tiraj to take it away. First things first, let me just apologize, please.
Yes. No, Osbusi, we calling you re zama go utlwa gore since wela lona batho ba lo like ipereka na le boipereki bo bitseng, like since the level di parents di ya go godimo yana, and then le kore e corona e take a place, like this thing ya corona e ba worse. So like le sabe ba yang like mo business in lona, like business maybe go na le mo le reng ya safara mo teng, or like go di dutse re zama go di tlhaloganya in this moment.
Oh, okay. Ka taba ya corona yo, ke challenge tona because of the prices tsa dilo tsa di flour, di sukiri eng di godimo. And then o ya go di customer o rekisa di kuku ka di prices tse godimo tsena, they complain. And then o tsena yanong o lose di customer because of tšhelete e godimo. Ha o isa gape di price ko tlase, wena bolayega ka mo siteng fana because of profit ha o etse enough, because no recently no lena customer tsa ka di a ke di price di kenyana di cost tsena kuku di a but ne ke rekisa ka 12 rand ha to go ke ntse 2 rand ke etse 10 rand once go at least ke kgone go ba meta di halfway, because le bone ba lla gore corona le yone e ba senyeditse mona ba kgone go afford that much. So ke yone ntho ne ke tlamile ke etse go le bone ke ba meta halfway, mara at least profit ha isa tshwana le pele yone e tlhilenyana because ko ke stock go teng di discount ba di etse ha ba nke ke bua ke lla ka tsona ke stock up like one always, but
let's say discount.
No.
And then obviously when now you have to do discounts for the customers.
I have to because at least get it a discount at least but
yes.
Ke sa di price go ba less. Yeah, and they have go sheba ka competition ke sa di 10 rand.
Yeah. You are breaking very bad. Can you oga khona shift kanyana?
Okay, let me move around. Okay. How do I sound now?
Better, yeah. I think yeah.
Much better.
Yes.
Yeah, so like mo tabeng ya go like ga ya go rekisa, so because of agranong no yana pas lona tabe ya corona gore se re fela tsa re identify gore this thing is real ka gore le no yana ntse re tsa di color re bua le di nurse, so ba re bela this thing gore is serious, and then some other people they didn't take it so serious wa tlhaloganya. So ke za mo checka le mo se mo setting ya lona gore how safe you are. Maybe I know it's a business, so maybe you don't know gore where you going, ke mo le gore o tlo fela tsa le gore o thola disease unexpected or unwanted, something like that. So because of you can't tell her where it is. So you batla check mo siting ya gore like in terms of taba ya gore like le na le di order, how do you work, like le bereka yang like no yana since well especially situation le yana.
Na ka tsamaya ke lo rekisa ko di femeng ke ya ko toropong ka kwana ka ko Dalmas ka mona. But challenge ko gore yo ko teng kwa le corona ke high risk ya corona. Could say maybe 80-90% ya teng mona ke high risk.
Is it?
Because le batho always ba dula ba jikisa batho ba testile positive, batho ba dulisa gae 14 days eng. But I try gore at least once a week or twice a week ke steamenyana ke nwa le dilo bo di lemon di eng just go try gore ke sabe ka kulo. Yeah, ke dula ke tshwere di sanitizer, ke tshwara metsi, ke apara mask all the time. Yone ke mo risking shame.
So maybe a gona tsela nyane ngwe le la nagana gore okay a re zame tsela ya internet, so whereby at least nyana ge re kgona go kry the order via internet, so whereby ko yang ko teng wa itse gore you go there to drop a ntho kana ke order ya bona, and then you come back, so you can be that much safe.
Yeah, it's something e ntse ke nagana, you know, go na le motho ne ke mo approachitse ko company, so na re tse you will get back to me gore at least ha nka ba deliverla ko canteen ya bone ke ba tlisetse dikuku, then ya lo ke bona e le best because le nna ke batla yalo ke gatetse go ntse ke ke tsamaya ke ma go strateng because I'm at risk 100%, ke mo risking.
And then you don't have a choice at the end of the day, definitely since o tswe o eletsa bana yana something sa go ja.
Yes, because at the end of the month tshwantse re patele di school fees, di transport tsa bana, tshwantse le gona re ke dijo ga pa
So le nna that one guy support ka re ke nana gore tshwantse go be le tsela e nngwe le goreng re ka e sebedisa gore re kgone go succeed mo dilong tse re di etsang, ka gore nou yana this COVID-19 thing we don't know gore e tlo ba le rona like forever yang wa bona, so because of laziness they are complaining now yo rate e phela ntse ya go godimo wa bona.
Yana yo e kodimo ke dula ke tshoga ka nako nngwe ke na le di doubt nako nngwe gore ke ke sa but ha ke nagana gore letsatsi le ke sa eng ka lone lele I'm losing something, ke lose income that day, but gape ha ke ya gape ke tlamile ke ye gape ke nagana la bophelo ba ke choice, I have to do it anyway.
Yeah, man. No, we sympathize with you, trust me, and Osbusi. So, and we wish you luck. We wish you all the best.
Yes.
And then look, Tiraj spoke about you having to do your business online, and we understand sometimes data could be an issue, or even if you have data, you don't have the means or the know-how. So, as we've mentioned before to you, Reteng as FYT. TDF, we exist. We will help you with data come through, and then we'll share knowledge and information with you so that you can see yourself grow as well.
Oh, I'll be very grateful for that.
No problem. Anytime. Just give us a call, and then we can arrange, and then you come through.
Yeah, okay, thank you, because I really need that.
Okay.
Sometimes I was all alone. Sometimes
true that.
But
Awesome.
Yes.
Awesome.
Okay,
no,
thanks a lot.
Thanks a lot.
All
and
right.
then
Thank
thanks
you.
for speaking to you. I'll see you. Thanks a lot.
Okay.
Getting your order once. Getting your order. Thanks, Busi.
All right. Thank you.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
Yeah, man. That's also Busi boy.
Yeah.
Yes. It's an honor having to speak to everybody that we've spoken to today.
Yes.
And then the little time that they gave us, although it felt like even for the longest time, you know. So I think, Tiraj, I just gotta say, man, I am proud to have started this podcast, having the first episode go out and out to the public, and then we are ready to rock and roll.
Yeah, and kore se se botlhokwa thata se ke se ratileng ka our first episode kore more ha o tla lebella podcast ya rona, it was about like learning, a tlhaloganya, getting educated, ka re buile le di-nurse still like topic ya rona the most in le ka COVID, but at least re buile le bokinja, like learning dilo tse le goreng re ne se
we started it properly. We had to talk about, the current situation and then how to adapt from there. Although we didn't talk to a lot of people, but at least we managed. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you first step. This thing. We're still going to learn more. And
what do you guys think? How did you find the podcast? Nah. Yeah. So we're on the right track, right? Yeah. So maybe next time it will be you guys sitting here.
Yes.
But you need to have content.
Yeah.
You need to research, because now when you want to speak to the public or phone someone, you must have some knowledge about that.
Yeah.
So that they don't even lie to you. If Babu Maake can say, no, this is what I know, this is the situation.
Yes.
So you must always be ready for it. And I think for you guys, it's a greatest opportunity, guys. For you, it's a greatest opportunity. If you let it slide, it's for you to lose it. And then every time when you have an opportunity, it's always, and you lose it, it's always hard to come back.
Yeah.
Because that opportunity, it level or someone else occupied that opportunity.
Yes.
And on Leone, then you play around with it. So recruit more of your peers, because what we want with you is to develop you to a stage where now you become leaders. Anyone who comes here, who's at your level or your age, who comes here after you guys, they sort of like become your subordinates.
Yeah.
Now you become their managers. You know, there's a lot of things that we do here. There's graphic design, there's textiles and manufacturing that side.
Yeah.
You know,
you
can also do a lot from that side.
Yeah, the future belongs to you guys. La bona gore like go phela go ntse go nna thata ga go pele. Beside COVID-19, you see the strikes tse di etsagalang nou yana. So it's getting heavy and heavy. So I want to that's why sometimes ba tla ba re pray for the best but prepare for the worst. So ke one nako e wa. And I told you guys gore le ga le dutse mo le sa etse selo, this thing is a learning path. You may not notice gore ke one, because of I remember there was this story, but I guess it's a story sa teng sa gore like Senzo Meiwa la muitsa ke re o loreng ana Thibela Pirates and stuff. He was a goalkeeper. So but he used to sit on the bench, like one of the goodest lane ipela gore o tla ba le mo grounding, and then a Thibela the team and Thibela the time since ale mo philong wa bona. So le lona just to watch and see the mic technique, and then could like to have the content as the way Mr. P a chonga thing. So guys, but what I can say korna is up to Mutomo gore he really or she really want to succeed or not. Because sometimes we can't force someone who succeed. So
that's saying Yampola, you can't force someone to succeed.
Yeah, you can.
I can't force you to succeed. At the end of the day, it's your decision. You know, what we can do is to put opportunities on the table and say, okay, fine, there you go. It's up to you to take it or leave it. You know what I mean? But I'm glad that you guys are here.
Yeah.
And those who couldn't come today, but definitely they're with us tomorrow. I know they'll be here. So definitely it's for you guys to lose it. Like I said, there's a lot of things that we do here.
Yeah.
You know, there's the Dawn Foundation, social programs, skills development, advice and referral, job placement, business incubation. But like information is everywhere. We're gonna show you how to register a business.
Yeah.
You know, how to comply with SARS.
Yeah.
You know, how to open a bank account.
How
to pay your annual returns. You know, how to comply. Obviously, when you set up a business, first of all, you need to comply. That business needs to comply, have a bank account, have a tax a clearance or a PIN, and register for VAT if need be, and all of those things. Just to start a business, you need to know. You need to know and understand.
You need to know.
After that, you must know the sector at which you want to operate.
Yeah.
The business didn't add. Omo batla bula record label. Omo batla ho etsa farming. The sectors are different. So you need to know what is it that you want to do. What type of a registration do you need for that? We will advise you for that. On that, we will show you how it's done. We will help you. And after that, funding. We know people want to be. You know, if it's a business, sometimes you need capital. We will show you what institution funds and for what. We'll help you apply. You know, and then it's for you to do the praying. You must pray.
Understand
you
must
your also pray.
Understand your marketing also.
Understand your market.
Like also to register, you need to know where like we look up the funds for those projects. So you could generally as a whole this thing you need to know to know the business know-how. You need to have that in you. And grow with it. Yes, definitely.
America South Africa. How are you? Okay, America. How are you? So you need to. The sad thing, I've always said this. Like a lot of let's say white people, makgowa, bana ba bone ha ba fetsa school, ba ba ruta di business plan. Rona batho ba rona ba mnyama ba le ruta go etsa di CV. CV yare ngire, business plan yare kage go hire. There's a difference there. Ka CV you don't have a hope. How you sort of and it's just the paper, that thing. It's the truth. I understand. So we want to change that mindset or let the CVs and stuff. You must be entrepreneurs. You must be business people. You must know how to sell something for a profit or sell an idea for inflows.
Yeah.
Uska spend a fela. You must know how to make money. You know, making money, it comes in all forms.
Yes.
Sitting here doing this, we are making money also. You understand? There's nothing for free. You need to do something rather than do you go to shop on Samakula. You are not. Yeah, ten. It's an island at a wedding. I get change. And funny enough, I tell you, look, why won't I have it? Hi, Taili Binyan Okopaturand. I say like, guys, for how long are you gonna succeed like that? You know, they are youth. And then what? You know what I mean?
Stand up for I almost support. Nganu go support na ka grant.
Yo, it's sad. Look, we are in a non-profit sector. We want to help the communities and stuff, but sometimes we feel like the government is killing our people.
Yes.
Onale grant from Otsalwa. How fitla go skolong? How tsena skolo from 5, 6 years, 7. Ufiwa di jo mahala, ufiwa di buga mahala. Bagofa grant until you are 18. Khona no, the social development started talking about a grant 19 years to 59 years. Kur okra grant ho life year until pension. Mara, what is that? I mean, let's be honest. Minister Zulu. What is that? I mean, yes, right now we are Faith or Talent Organization as a non-profit company. We are the Dawn Foundation as a non-profit organization under social. Rebatuba social. In a way, but we can't agree on everything because it create a generation young. Corona, people are not going to school. It means they're not learning anything. You become stupid and more stupid and more stupid. You know, I'm not degrading anyone by saying it straight or people are getting stupid. And then people are getting stupid. White people will call us stupid because also it's too simple. And then as if, you know, we had the same opportunities. But sometimes it's not all about having same opportunities. The youth is lazy.
Yes.
It's a fact.
And this thing, grant, guys, I'm not trying to point the government or Keshapa's camp. What if me lazy? Even now, okay, karaba lazy. Chelete ka ya jiwa, you know gore chelete ya jiwa, and then gore chelete sentle ke gore re ba ne grant chelete gore re ba ne grant gore ba ska di business gore ba sa tla re tsunya ba batla di funding. And then I mean gore maybe that's why I'm saying gore I'm not trying to point the government or mango jele chelete, but it's what we hear, the rumors wa tlhaloganya. So ba araba fe chelete ka re once a kra chelete khodi fela kra something motho ntla ba register a company la chelete it's maybe from the funding tsa go ntle ra ja chelete simple, who knows, you don't know gore you've been brainwashed as the same as TV the way it does to people.
Le go ane ba go fa 400 wa ja billion. Imagine. So it's sad. Gore grant. I say you can't live on a grant.
I mean, serious.
So problem go hore because there's no sense of doing things yourself. People live on a grant. But dropile standards tsa ba on sa bophelo. Motho o phela month to month. Alebeletse grant. In most cases as a grant ya bone, ke grant ya ngwana.
Ya bana.
You know, so it's so sad at that level to say, are we going to continue like this or are we going to have are we going to start having the vibrant youth? You know, forward is where we go.
Yeah.
Nikita is still youth. Tiraj is still youth. But Bapusha, can the rest of the youth learn from them? You know, like I said, I'm out of the youth bracket, but I'm still, you know, I live the life. I know how it's like.
Yeah.
I started the whole thing, Kili Youth. Why can we get more like myself, like Tiraj, like Bonikit, like Bofas sitting there? You know,
like Boprashush.
Like Boprashush. You know what I mean? So it's one of those things that we think the way we try to tackle this thing by telling the youth straight that you guys are lazy. You guys, you think you're privileged and you're not. You know, as can I rework the black youth, the black youth. South African youth in particular. Yes. No, I think first you said it straight. Kana youth ya Zimbabwe, ya Mozambique. Again, Saturdays, not even Saturday, every day. I'm going to come flirting. Pobi. Ke pobi ya nyo. Ya ditamati. Chelete tsoko kae kwa lona ke e ya go pateng ya mang. We now hauna next. Because on a pride ngwana batho. O lazy, on a pride. Nah, because impone ke push a trolley. Who said if they see you gonna die? Instead, whoever sees you is gonna support you. Guys, the tamati sector, by its ear, the guys from outside. I'm not gonna find anyone wamzante either the same thing. Di salunu nikita ke lo batla go loetsa threat. I can't scray anyone or South Africa to loetsa threat. Ke tlo batla kenya di butler ko mkhukhunyana waka. I won't find anyone otlo well the line ko kra motho wa kontle. Ke tlo batla go lo reka borotho ko spaza. I'll never get those spazas or the general dealers or grab my friend. What does it mean? Lona le mokai. Where are you? They are taking everything. But le quarter industry no. You want to fix a phone, bona. They've taken everything. Lona letang. Soliciting ki di kawash it's 2 months. You le ngata ne. Ha bona ka re koloinyana ga di itlo gore ke go dry up. Fuck.
On top of that, ba tsusiwa ba ka tlhatswa dikolo. Kile bona le ona le kgwebo mare sentse o tlo go tsusiwa ke customer gore
imagine guys, imagine. So we need to change the mindset, and I think it's going to be a tough one, but either way you need to change, because sometimes weti ngwana munyane o pick up dilo subconsciously. What that means is ngwana munyane ha gola sa se bonang ke sone, and then because subconscious mind is that powerful that it stores information, and then it has the power to influence the conscious mind.
Yes.
Mo fitlang goti ona le tlhaloganyo, it will be influences the subconscious mind, things that you've seen when you were growing up. That becomes you. It becomes you. You create the environment. Ke one problem. Ngwana munyane ga gola le kra lona di boa buti ba gage. Listen up plan. Le phela le ntsi fela le phuthile matsogo. Ngwana o tlona gana gore ke bone bophelo ka ntha se bone. O tlo struggle a godile le momanya ka ntho bone ka lona or ka the people from around, you know. So maybe they must start creating something, creating, you know, a movement to show gore gwa tsugiwa phakela go iwa somewhere go buiwa ka dinako, and then, you know, lifestyle. Ngwana wa bona gore oh okay mama ya kwa papa ya kwa abutu ya kwa re kopana afternoon late ha o bona le mabadi lwena. O bua o le sharp o bua ka seno se etsa ko FYT ore I really busy ka this every day. Ngwana kwa lona o pick up the sharp.
I mean serious kore ke ha ke nagana this thing sharp Mr. P and then the whole crew. I mean like okay na go ka nna se experience a hobo ya le twantle. Mara thoba tla ba sena dintlo kwa. Mara ha tsena mo ka se mo kre wa kra motwana ore mameng o local la go ga ditroli. Ana na le ntlo go ga bone mo ile gore at least o ka ba startile go ragaraga. Tsa dilo go ga bona itse gore e se khale mo tlo go bante o tlo khona go ikemela wa tlhaloganya ha se matlo ga kra motho maybe a bua tshangana ora o tlo emfeto go so tsene tse on ga ranta. Oh, so obviously like yone e tlhabisa ditlhongwe by I don't know, kore le nka re tlogela batho ba ko ntle ba tla go re rulela lefatshe, kore ba tla go re leader because ona re palwa ke go leader, country ya rona. We let the outside people ba tla go re leadela ka rona re kgone go leader. Se re sitseng fela ko no moshomo. Moshomo le rona ka tla ba complain go ta ona experience, mara ba tla go bereka.
What I know is decision, guys. Everything starts with decision. Anything that you decide will end up somewhere. So always make the right decision. Ne? Because now the step is either way it's going to affect you, and then up until ufitla more a situation where we call it a stronghold. Stronghold is like concrete.
Yes.
You know, you know, because mutu the wale nkateng repetition of things
yeah,
and then you become addicted. So I can break it down to you nicely, and then maybe you can understand, just to simplify it. Whether you decide or you decide not to it's a positive, that decision alone is going to take you somewhere. And then it's not bad anyhow, addiction. You should be addicted to something in more life. So we or life sharp. So to break it down, I can just say, decide get decision. Okay. Or something like a peer pressure. Break it down before peer pressure, or peer pressure, you can pressurize your peers by doing positive things. But now I'm saying decision. When you decide, it will be wena, or it will be chomi ya gago, mara at the end of the day, since you decide, then once you decide, you're gonna try it once,
yes.
It'll ring, repeat. You decide, you repeat. Once you repeat, now it becomes a habit. Remember, you've decided and you repeat it, now it becomes a habit. Once it becomes a habit, it becomes an addiction. What? And then once it becomes an addiction, it becomes
I don't know, it's the stronghold.
Environment,
I mean.
Right? And then after environment, it becomes a stronghold. Stronghold, you have decided, you have repeated, it has become a habit, and then it became
addiction.
Addictive. You are addicted now.
Environment.
And then environment, how do you work environment? How do you work room ya gago fela? Re bona di stompi mo fatshe, menona go e
brown
gore dikobo di ankga ke environment ya motho a nyaope, for instance. And then now uwela mo what they call a stronghold. There's no turning back on that. For instance, I've decided to become a businessman. I've decided to become a businessman. It was a decision, you know. And then in the opening of this podcast,
yes,
and stuff. I decided, and then I registered, you know. And then that thing became a habit. And then after habit, it became an addiction, because now everything that I was thinking is, I need to fix that paperwork, do this, with that money, another equipment and stuff. I was addicted now.
Yeah.
And I created an environment by setting up an office. Computer desk, paperwork, task, you know. I created that environment. How it's an environment to go reception mole. You know, vinyl cut heat press the computer kits. It means it's a business environment. Now you can't take me out because it's a stronghold.
Yes.
You can't take me out. I'm there, got everything. Even my wife knows. Sometimes in the middle of the night, man, I need to write something down.
Yes.
An idea that's gonna, maybe this podcast.
Yes.
There was a topic that I wanted to talk about. I have to wake up and write it somewhere so that I don't forget, to better what I believe in. So it's the same. So you need to choose properly, guys. So yeah, Tiraj, I think we had fun, and I see our technical guys showing us that the time is gone.
Yes, the time is done, and I hope the guys and then just know to keep it in short, kitela say two. Inagaro wajala o kenya city. So city we kenya onne shora sa khali prim. If ever me we no jala onne shora o jala chifu or jala something to like the way Mr. P went thing like ba addicted or kere I don't know how to put it like na le stronghold for something that's positive. Wa tlhaloga ke mo lore ntho itlo ge jang e sharp. Yeah, reap what you saw. Yeah. So it's either or no to judge chief. We jalang chief it's gonna kill you.
So music video not uploaded. You can check it out online. So from me, Sanikie, Maake, Mr. P, Mwanago Boy, signing out. We love you. We'll definitely see you on the second episode.
Yeah.
I think it was I think it was a hit.
Yeah.
We achieved it. So
yes. Peace out.
We out.
Peace out.